Alright, that one went a little long. And it's going to be harder to get the same result this time because one of these skulls are in the back row. So I'm going to do the same as before. Just make sure I get rid of one of them at least. Descartes' heavy lance hit for so few there because Demise is resistant to neutral. And we got him to turn tail. I'll just keep that red saber on and only change the equipment here for so long. Using an IP attack on T-Rex would make this battle go faster, but since I'm not in real danger of being killed by them, I'll just save my IP. There's another weak weapon that's a downgrade, except that its IP attack is going to be very useful later on. The sleep rod has a sleep stinger, much like Lexus's coma hit, that's effective 100% of the time on its target, unless that target is resistant to sleep. So I really got a lot of things working for me here. One thing I'd like to see are some powerful attack spells, since I don't think I have any of the premium ones. Now these guys are a pain because the only thing that works well against them are neutral attacks, and I don't really have a lot. Let's see. I think maybe effective against hard works against them. Well, maybe not. Didn't work well there. And if you don't have absorbed to this point, here's one of the many enemies that drops high magic. So as long as you're pretty conservative overall with magic, even if you don't get absorb, and even if you don't get the bat rock that has vampire, you usually can make it through the AC without having any magic trouble. Not only from the items you can get from the chest, the red chests, but also just from all the enemies that drop magic. Well, that certainly wasn't a powerful attack spell, but at least it gets another one out of the way. There's a good example. As soon as he turns tail, he moves on my third move. I get to run right up on him. I just got to remember to equip my holy. And there should be no trouble. I think these guys occasionally will drop miracles. And like those rogue shapes, they'll also use dark force. So that's the only thing we would really be afraid of. Sometimes out of laziness, I will clear a floor of all enemies that are susceptible to what I've got equipped before I switch my weapons. Now how that Demise was moving was if I was near him, he would move for my every third move. But if I was far away, he would teleport. And I'll especially be talking more about that once we get to the leeches. And you may have noticed, on that last one, my capsule monster learned, let's see, Thunderbolt, which is a holy attack against one enemy. Let's feed him a little bit here. You can see he's asking for a staff, but it's one of those times where he's tricking us, and he doesn't really want a staff. I might have wanted to keep that pumpkin jewel around just because it has a good IP attack for the warrior types, but I don't see myself using it. See, he's asking for fire dagger, but that's another trick, so I'm gonna not give it to him. Alright, that's about it for now. You can see it's pretty slow going sometimes, getting him from third form to fourth. And here I probably should have changed my weapons. Or at least Salon's. And this is why I would have liked to by now have found a blue chest weapon for one of the guys, just to help these battles go a little bit faster. And here I like to switch from Holy to, well, at least from the Silver Rapier to the Red Saber, just because the Red Saber is more powerful. And those skulls are about equally susceptible to Holy as they are fire. Turn tail. I'll end it here and we'll start back up with this guy.